I wanted to be a journalist to tell other people's stories, to meet amazing people, to meet interesting people, to meet weird people. And that's what I get to do. And I love trying to tell their stories. So I don't want to be the story. I look at it, a few seconds of discomfort and a little pain could save my life. I'm all right with that.
At the beginning of October, I called Mary and I said, would you be willing to do this? And she says, yeah. She says, we got to work out scheduling and so forth. And so we said, great, let's plan on it.
The mammogram story was no big deal. At the end of the story, at the end of the interview, the doctor seemed very nervous, and I thought it was because he was being interviewed for TV. But he said, no, you need to come back for an ultrasound. Can't believe that story aired, and radiologists and doctors probably could see the tumor that it found, but I didn't know at the time until I went back in for the ultrasound and the biopsy, and that's when it's like, wait a minute, this is really cancer.
She went from being a reporter to a patient overnight, but during that time she remained dignified, even though I could tell that she was concerned. Sometimes I think she was frightened, as all patients are frightened.
When she was diagnosed with cancer, we were all in shock over that because it struck so close to home. I mean, how can someone you sit next to every day be going through this?
I remember when she was diagnosed with cancer, she called me and we had a long talk, and she was a little hesitant to tell the story. And I remember having the conversation, and she said, but if I tell the story and somebody gets a mammogram and it helps, I said, then you have to tell the story. I know you don't like to be a part of the story, but in this case, it's an important story that has to be told.
And for me, the kids said it was okay. When I asked my kids, is it okay if I go public with this and turn it into a message of maybe screening? They said, yeah, that makes it a better story. That'll get people's attention.
I know, and I don't know that we have any data to support this, but I know that Mary's experience and her sharing that with the community and the viewers of Channel 2 have saved countless lives of women.
I want Mary to know how much her sharing her story has impacted me personally, and how it has impacted the personnel at the Breast Care Center. We are proud to have served her. We're proud that she is part of our program. And when I say program, I don't mean just our particular hospital, I mean the whole program in the country.
Anchors are like shortstops. You kind of got to be born. You got to have talent. And she's easy on set. She's articulate. She's smart. She says smart things. People like her. She's always been good at what she does.
Mary's going to have an incredible legacy, not only now, but way into the future.